Hello and welcome to Shovel Knight, my first game, well, getting back into the swing of things as it were. Now some of you might ask, why would I start with Shovel Knight of all things when there are so many other games I could choose from? Well, one, I want something simple to start with as I get used to, recording and doing commentary again. And also, some big games are coming out next week. But the one I'm most interested in playing through is Super Mario Odyssey. That will be really exciting. But for now, I just wanted to start with something simple and just get used to everything again. And again, there's a lot we can talk about with this game, given its development and that it's one of the most successful indie and Kickstarter games. Again, the keyword I would say to what makes this game so great, at least one of the key things, is restraint on part of the developers. Because, they purposely limited their color palette, the music, the art style. Again, it's all purposely made to bring back the feelings of playing an NES game, while of course taking liberty to update it and do things that, an NES couldn't do. So again, this is a really fun game to start with in my opinion. And we'll go more into depth about the game as we go along, but for now, let's just get things started with the tutorial level and the town. Also, let me know if you would like to see longer videos on this or shorter videos like 15-minute videos, 30-minute videos. I could do even if people wanted to, like an hour-long video. But I don't think an hour-long video with Shovel Knight would be that appealing. It's shoveling time. Let's go. So, Shovel Knight's controls are pretty simple. You can shovel, of course, with the A or Y button, or you could jump with the B button. That's it. If you hit up, Shovel Knight won't even look up or anything. If you hit down, he just does a little squat. However, if you jump in the air and hold down on the D-pad or control stick, he will do a pogo jump essentially. Again, most people might know this from DuckTales, but a more modern game to use this would be Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze, specifically when you're using Cranky Kong. Also, there's a slight delay when Shovel Knight turns, if you can notice that. So that means if you're trying to come to a sudden stop, unless you just let go of the control stick, Shovel Knight's not gonna stop that quick. He actually takes a moment to turn around. Also, as you can see, we have mana points, but we can't use anything, we don't have anything that uses them currently. So they're useless for now. All that matters really is our health and the gems we collect. Now again, this enemy is quite easy. Again, if you're just using the swing, it's a bit harder because you're gonna face his bubbles quite a bit. What they want you to do is pogo jump off him so that way you avoid damage. He doesn't even attack that often, so even if you don't pogo jump on him, he doesn't do that much damage to you. It's just to get used to the basics of combat in this game. Here's actually the first place where you need to use the pogo jump in order to get down, because your swing only goes sideways. This area just is meant to demonstrate different kinds of secrets. First, the secrets that are very obvious with a crack in the wall. And then above us, a secret that's not so obvious. There is no crack in the wall, it blends in with the environment, but if you hit it still, it has something behind it. In this case, it has enemies. That also shows that, yeah, secrets can have good and bad things behind them. Usually both. And now collectibles. So there are many different kinds of collectibles in this game. Health collectibles, gems, music sheets, which are collectibles that have to be turned in, but we can't turn them in until we get to town. You essentially do want to find the collectibles because just about every collectible gives you more money, except for food, of course, and mana. They have this gem out of reach to help teach you to get your idea that if you want to get to certain high places, keep an eye out for enemy placement, because sometimes you can just bounce off enemies and get to a different location. Also, to cancel out of a pogo jump, you just have to swing your shovel, and it'll cancel the pogo jump. Sometimes they make health pickups really obvious, like these dinner trays have food in them. There we go. But other health pickups will be just food you find lying on the ground or in blocks or from enemies sometimes, such as carrots, apples, and so on. Again, in this level, enemy placement is very basic. It's just warming you up. But again, even in Stage 2, whichever stage you choose, because this has a branching path, whichever stage you choose, there is quite a bit more emphasis on doing some more precise jumps and some more precise pogo jumps. Here's actually the first easy to miss secret in the game. This wall doesn't look like it, but it's a secret. They give you a clue if you go up a screen and you see that chest. Then you'll go like, wait a second. You would probably either check this wall, which doesn't have anything, or this wall, which actually is the secret. And see, there's a carrot, one of the random food pickups we can get sometimes. In this case, it's just extra cash. Cash in this game, well, we'll talk about it when we get to town, but cash functions in terms of buying items and upgrading your character. And there's a good risk-reward system tied into how cash is essentially your life. Well, not your life, but you will lose quite a bit of cash when you die. Nope. This is an area where pogo jump is necessary because you can't hit him really well if he's like on the other side from the side. Like you couldn't really swing efficiently and hit him like this all the time. The only thing you have to be careful is making sure you don't pogo jump into the pit after he's up. I was worried I was going to get knocked by the scalp. Well, that's just me being foolish. Okay, so this is how the death system works. I was hoping not to talk about it yet, but oh well. Can't control how this goes all the time. So the death system is actually quite simple and punishing, yet not too punishing. And you know what? I kind of have to make this comparison because it's the easiest comparison to make. But, you know, everyone's tired of comparisons to Dark Souls, but it's exactly like Dark Souls. Your money is essentially your experience and your cash, because souls are how you buy equipment in Dark Souls, and how you level up your character stats in that game, and it's also the same in Shovel Knight. And again, all you have to do is go back to the place where you lost them and pick them up. That's it. Nothing special, that's it. Go, touch them, you get it back. Just don't die again or you lose it. Again, just like Dark Souls. But yeah, you know, just speaking of which, you know, I know why everyone's tired of it, because everyone talks about Dark Souls, and the problem is the endless comparisons just get very tiring on you, because not every game is Dark Souls. Like, that's the only way I would ever connect Shovel Knight to Dark Souls, just because it's so easy to compare the systems because they are that similar. But no, it's not like Shovel Knight is the Dark Souls of indie games or anything, or something like that. God, no. Actually, I think we're almost done with this stage already. Oh, secret health. I don't need it, but it's there. And here is our first boss. I knew you'd show your face sooner or later, the cerulean coward. Turn back, Shovel Knight. There's nothing here for you anymore. Stand aside, Black Knight. I've no quarrel with you. I must return to the Tower of Fate. Your time away has dulled your senses, can't you see? This entire valley has been conquered by the Enchantress, and her invincible knights of the Order of No Quarter stand between you and the tower. I think I read that wrong. But none of that matters, because anyone after the Enchantress has to go through me. Steal thy shovel. I like that laugh too. Reminds me of Kefka in Final Fantasy VI. Or 3, excuse me. Or 3 in America. You can pogo jump off this guy if you get him in a good combo, but sometimes it's quite a bit hard because he jumps back after you hit him. Ah. There we go. Yeah, almost got him. Nice. Pogo him. Combo him. Nope. If you take the hit, it's usually just better to jump on top of him right away and attack him, because your invincibility frames give you a good chance to counterattack real quick. In this case, it wasn't too bad. And he just runs away. And the dream sequence. I like this bit. It repeats quite a few times during the journey, but it never gets repetitive because they keep changing it and giving you more rewards for it. And it's also, you know, tying into something thematically later in the game. It's pretty clever. Catch her. In this case, we just had to be right there. There we go. But of course, it was all just a dream. Always make sure you dig out the fire pit, because it has extra cash in it. And that's the first level of the game. Now we have access to the town, or actually the village, just village. The 2 next stages and the I forget what that forest is called, if it's called Troupple Forest or something else. Halt, no weapons. We have enough to worry about lately without everyone swinging swords around. That's no weapon, just a shovel. You may enter then, and don't forget, press up to talk to everyone. Sure. So this guy is the bard? Yeah, bard. I thought it was minstrel actually. Hail, traveler. I am but a simple bard. But I have a big problem. I've lost all my music sheets. My entire repertoire lay scattered across the land. If you ever find a music sheet, return it to me, and I shall reward you handsomely. Whoa, you have 2 music sheets. Magnificent. Magnificent, jeez. Take 500 gold for each. Yes. Wonderful. Let's see here. Okay, so he has dialogue for every music sheet you find, but the problem is you usually have more than one from each stage you go to. So unfortunately, you're never gonna hear all the dialogue he has to say unless you look up maybe like a video for it. Alright, so these 2 NPCs are how you upgrade your health and magic, and also this guy's where you get the meal tickets for upgrading your health. I don't know why they added that extra step, but alright. Bring me a meal ticket. I'll whip up a feast. Gotition might have some. Now where's that sly beast? He's right there. There's no secret. One more use out of your relics? I can increase your maximum magic. Good? But no relics yet. So yeah, we need to get magic first, or a relic first to use magic. So yeah, this guy sells meal tickets. Just buying one, using up your money, or in this case, experience, levels up your health. Nope. There we go. I'm not sure what that was, but we ate it, and we got extra health. We're not going to get any more extra health because there's a lot we can buy. Ah, new face. Dancers, alkalites, witches, goats. Everyone's welcome in here. Ooh, that Spectre Knight. If someone could defeat him, I would bestow upon them my greatest treasure. Oh, woe is me, the king of nothing, not to rule but my lone bar stool. King Knight sits on Pride Moore's throne. That Gildsgoon, he'll get his soon. Yeesh. Can't talk today. Okay, so Grandma Swamp is the one who tells you random info. Number of dirt piles, 7. Gold, Times you've fallen, 1. Total time. Thanks for helping me, kindly witch. I'm not a witch. Sure. And here is a random minigame, and this NPC I think is more involved in Plague Knight's story, but I'm not too sure. Sigh, I suppose peaceful solitude is too much to ask for. Well, as long as I'm stranded here, shall we pass the time with a little game? I'll just need 100 gold first. Alright, I'll conjure up some things, and you can hit them toward the targets for points, okay? Right, she's so interested. Anyway, this game just involves hitting these potion bottles into these panels on the sides and roof of the room. The more points you get, well, not the better rewards you get. It's more like just make sure you hit the minimum number of points. I'm not sure what the minimum is. It's probably 100. Oh yeah, the flashing is a bit violent when you hit the top panels, so apologies to anyone who does not. Again, apologies to anyone who has problems with that kind of imagery, whether it's epilepsy or seizures. I think that's right. I don't know why they include such a violent flashing when you hit the top panel, but whatever. You got 149 points. Good job, I guess. Take this and come back if you get bored again. Thanks. Is he supposed to give you a music sheet? Wasn't paying attention. I think she does, but I guess I didn't get enough points. Because I don't think I saw one. But there's actually one hidden here, so it doesn't matter. We got more cash anyway. Quirker has no use except giving you jokes. Hey, Shovel Knight, I know things are tough, but don't throw in the trowel. That's it. Yep, don't talk to him ever. Unless you like bad jokes, like Chugga Conroy. Hello, fish friend. All hail the Tropical King. Yeah, just buy from him. Buy the chalices. They're your potions. Well, they're not your potions, but they're the only way you can have potions in the game. And they're all very useful. Who? You've never heard of the Tropical King? Half trout and half apple? Why, I don't know. Pronounced like mouthful? He's one of those forest gods, here to help those in need. I'm telling the truth. If you ever visit the sacred grotto, hold your chalice aloft and the Tropical King will appear. Alright, this guy is Chester. This guy's actually kind of clever. I actually like the way they implemented him into the game. It's actually really smart. We can't afford the orb or the chaos sphere, so we'll just buy the fishing rod. This item doesn't require mana or magic to use, but it is useful to have to get some extra cash and some extra potions. Give me some gold. Nice. We don't have enough cash for another upgrade. Well, we could upgrade magic maybe, but I don't want to upgrade it. It's not useful right now. We'll just save it. I don't know, this guy always was like weird. I don't get him. Hedge farmer, are you really the Shovel Knight? Prove it by digging up this dirt. And then suddenly he's really happy. Wow, incredible, you really are Shovel Knight. Okay. And then this lady, you can just stand on her back and make her grumpy. Or you can just jump on top of her and get another music sheet and a bit of extra cash. Good to get early in the game. We're actually short of getting the Chaos Sphere. Okay, this lady is the Amiibo Fairy. She will, if you use an Amiibo with her, you'll have a little fairy helper. I don't find them all that helpful though when I last tried one, so we're not going to use any this playthrough. But that's it for the town. There's a little more detail we can go into there, more NPCs, but I'll talk to them later in different parts when we come back to town, because we'll be coming back to upgrade our health and our magic more and get more items. But anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. Again, let me know like if you would like longer parts or shorter parts for this kind of game. Like, again, I can do anything you guys would prefer. It's fine. And again, stay tuned for the 27th when I will be playing Super Mario Odyssey. Again, parts will be it'll be streamed on Twitch, but it'll be uploaded cleanly onto YouTube because I've actually fixed some of the issues with Twitch now. So yeah, it's gonna be great. Anyways, thanks for watching. Bye!